Oh, my internet's better. Right, we'll start this again. Seeing I was having internet issues. Hello, I am Dread Mechanic once again, and this is part 19 of my HAW-206 build stream. As I've said half a dozen times before, I really hope this thing is finished soon, so I can publish it and move on to other things. But I keep having ideas to replace some of the scripts I've been using in my mechs for the last couple of years with event controller systems, because now that we have the event controllers, I can actually do most of the things I was using scripts for in a vanilla kind of way now. Obviously, the only thing that I can't vanillaize is all of the internal display screens, because as far as I know, there isn't a vanilla way in-game to display such information. You've only got the basic built-in game scripts, which are alright, but they're very, very basic. So, my mission with this one today is, other than trying to get it as near as finished as possible, is I want to replace the wheel control script, Whip's subgrid wheel control script. I want to replace that with my new vanilla subgrid driving system. Yeah, I want to replace it with that so that I can have one less script, have it one more vanilla thing, and it's more fun, in my opinion, figuring out how to do things mechanically and vanilla style rather than just using scripts. Scripts are cool, and I really appreciate the technical knowledge and all that kind of crazy stuff that goes into making them, and some of the things that they can do, but I'm a bit of a nerd for mechanical stuff, and I like the challenge of figuring out how to do it myself. I have played with plenty of scripts and used them to build mechs in the past, but as I've mentioned before, my kind of new goal with all my mech design is to try and make them as vanilla as possible, so that even if my exact designs can't be used by console players because of things like mods that they don't have access to or whatever, the actual mechanics that go into building them can be translated onto console, because that is how I got into this game originally. It was back in the days of my Xbox One, and I can sympathise quite heavily with the frustration of not being able to access cool scripts that do things, because I went through that revelation myself of, ooh, this game's cool, ooh, you can use scripts to do stuff, oh, you can't use them on console because of console reasons, damn it. So yeah, my whole mission at the minute is to try and make vanilla friendly stuff. Right, so to get these feet on a subgrid, because my goal, because the whole point of not the whole point, the subgrid wheel control system I've got going at the minute will work fine with the wheel setup like this, except for the handbrake, because I figured out how to make the brakes work vanilla style using event blocks, but it requires the wheels themselves being on the same grid as a remote control block, and my options are either to move the wheels onto the foot, or stick the wheels on a remote control, and that would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 remote control blocks. Or I can redesign the foot and use 4. So we're going to do it that way. And first of all, we're going to get rid of that, because that is the older version. This is the newest version. Copy and paste that. That has got my new subgrid driving system in it. Although this save file doesn't have the tank track mod equipped, so... it's not got that tank track mod equipped, because that one's there. That doesn't matter, it's only a visual mod. So, what we need to do is really, really painful smegging around. What we need to do is we need to detach this foot. We need to completely think about how to redesign it. So for now, I'm just going to cut that white out, because that's what it's all attached to. And then, to get a rotor into it, but have the rotor, because I've got 2 options for the rotor. I can put it that way around, and then the top of that head will attach to the top of there, and it will have a really long exposed ankle. Or I can screw around and attempt to attach a rotor the other way around, and have the rotor head, the rotor body tucked away in there, like that. Then I would have to extend the foot a little, because I need to get a remote control block in there. And I also need to lift that foot back up. And in order to do that, I should have thought about it. In order to do that, just bring this down. Minimum distance 2 meters. Reverse. Minimum distance. bit of time. Quite jiggly. Probably should have put 2 subgrids in there. Oh god, I messed that. Oh god, I've really messed that up. .9. That now. Will that go any lower than it currently is? Reverse, reverse. There we go. Leave that about there. That close enough? Get that. Minimum distance. Come down a bit more. Surely that's enough by now. Detach, attach. There we go. So it's just being stupid. What's that then? All that 0.7. Reverse backward. Right, so now that whole foot is on a rotor subgrid. Move that down to 11 like that for now. What angle is this? 45. So if we change that to upper limit, 45 degrees. Give it some strength. Take that off. Make that 45 so it's not going anywhere. Make that 45 so it's not going anywhere. Make that 0. Not going anywhere. We want to just because OCD like that. I like round numbers. And that'd be leg rotor FR01. Because remote controls have a toolbar action to turn the handbrake and the parking brake on and off, and then that can be tied into an event controller, which can be tied into a switch, and then you can have some sort of button to turn the handbrake on and off. And I know it works because I've already tried it with that Mech, and I've already tried it with the TO8, which I was doing over the weekend. But obviously that looks dumb like that. So we will have to do a bit of redesigning on this leg, of the foot rather, to make it look not crap. Do have an idea about that. Just make the top of the foot nice and round, like it's supposed to be. Make those wheels a block lower. Just wrap. Oop, not that one. You could just do something like that with the foot instead, and then it's protected. Yeah, according to the reference picture, it's not too big or out of scale. So yeah, not big. I reckon that'll be fine. And then we just need to reattach some wheels. What have we done? We've done it like that, so we could just do that, really, couldn't we? Let's do that, that. that. Get rid of that altogether. I think that's the right way around. Propulsion override 0.0001. Yeah, it's the right way around, but we also, while we're here, need to turn off that wheel control script. Oh, actually, no, we'll leave it on for now. Find it out. That's the wrong way around, what are you doing? Well, that wheel's the wrong way around now, isn't it? 0. Oh, for God's sake. No, it's not. It's the wrong bloody way around. There we go. Right, I'll do. Why are you spawning upside? Why are you? You have to go that way, isn't it? Being dumb every time. Yeah. Right, they all point in the right direction then. Point. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we could have it like that. I'll copy and paste the whole thing. The only thing it doesn't drop in is the wheels. That's fine. So after that, we could put. Where is it? I always go past it. In fact, let's use some good old mirror mode. One of them. One of them. One of them. And one of them. Where is it? So we could use one of them, one of them. Do something. That's to protect the feet a little bit. Yeah, I quite like that. We need to rename the wheels. 1, 2, 3. But also for now, because it's a symmetrical shape, let's add an indicator to the front so we know which is the front for now. Otherwise it's going to get hella confusing. It's just a waste of space. Delete that. Copy that. There, how close is that? A mile off. Yeah, should be close enough. That can't be because it's too close to the floor. Oh, whatever. Fine. Let's attach 4 rows ahead. That's sticking out. And that should be pointing forwards. Sound. And we want this rotor to be minus 45. That'd be minus. Bring that down all the way. That worked. There we go, that nudged it into position, that'll do. Oh, I don't think I can lower than that though. What I need to do to make this easier. Flip it over. Drop it that way. Add wheels. Add wheel. Add wheel. Add wheel. Flip it over. Like this instead. Yeah, I'll drop it there for now. How far are we? Far. Although it's not likely to move now because it's got wheels on. My little space engineer is not likely to beat the friction of those wheels. That should be alright. Reverse. There we go, that'll do. Right. Load rotor, FL01. Detach, attach. Reverse backward. Do. Let's spin around. Supposed to be. There we go. It's a bit better. Right, and that can be FL 01. That can be FL02, FL03, FL04. Oh, yeah, that also used to be brake control FL01. I'm not copying it, well done. Brake control, copy settings, copy all. Copy settings, paste. Right, thank you. Thank you. Not too often. FL, everything's right. Right, cool. Right, next step. Let's delete that one. We will have to replace those lights at some point very soon. Should do that in a moment. Right, that. Add wheel. Wrong one. Add wheel. Add wheel. Add wheel. Right, while we're here, rear right. Rear right. Dun, dun. Rear right. Dun, dun, dun. Rear right. And rear right. Cool. So that should be everything. Let's get rid of that wheel. Let's move that back. Add. Yeah, I think that's about right. There's that back there. Was that rotor? Oh yeah, we didn't rename the rotor, did we? Detach. Attach. Woo! That slammed me pretty hard. Nice. Impressive. Oh yes, because we need to, what was it, 135. Need to do 135. 135. There. Ah, there we go. Right, one more, and then that's all the basic feet replaced. Well, copy one of these. Flip it over. Add wheel. Add wheel. Add wheel. Add wheel. Copy. Paste. Do one of them for now, because we need to add the rotor. That one. That one. like so, because that line indicates the 0 point on the road ahead, or what it's, yeah, the way I look at it anyway. So, that is like that, that is like that. This rotor wants to be minus 135, so we'll sort that out first. 135. Minus 135. And we'll call this RL. Brake control RL. Rotor RL. Ooh, hang on, I'll rename that. Brake control RR. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's all fine then. So do RL right. Not close enough yet. Yeah, snag it, we'll try it, we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's close enough. Detach, attach, reverse, give it some power, there we go. Right, so that's single element. No, I'm quite tempted. What's that? Ooh. Now, will the game get upset with me? I do things like that. That's actually quite a nice little way to cover that hinge up a bit more. Well, we'll find out when we put it under some actual force stress when the when it's walking around. It's hard to tell what's going to clang until it's actively being used. Like that does look a bit better. Really hope that doesn't clang. I'll be so disappointed if that clangs. Yeah, these wheels we don't need. One thing we do need to do though, weld all these back up. Then we need to build a whole bunch of event blocks and timer blocks. Right, that one's already done, that's fine. Oh. I also need to rebuild the lights on the bottom. We could just do that, like that. And then let's steal the details from there. Parking light, copy settings, copy all. That's going to get changed to brake light. This makes more sense like that. Copy settings, paste. Brake light, and we're also going to change it from bright green to bright red. Copy settings, copy all. Paste, that gets to be front, right. Copy settings, paste, that gets to be on your right. And that. Copy settings, paste. Oh, I haven't welded these wheels. I knew there was one that I missed. Might have to make them a little bit longer though, but... Okay. Right, that seems pretty good. Reverse that. In fact, let's just... we don't need it. So... Dun, 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 dun. So we can still walk fine like that. Back legs are still a little heavy. Oh! Yeah, that will happen because of wheel control. Right, so... that wheel control script, where are you hiding? You are about to get deleted. Delete. Delete. You don't need the wheel control reset anymore. Hello, Jacopo Maria. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Right, so that can get deleted. Where are they hiding? Right, I need to get rid of that wheel control script. Where is it? There it is. Which one is it? It is buried right in the centre of there. Where is it? Oh, it's this one here. Let's just delete it for now. Use that space for something else later on. So that's removed. So we need a event controller for forward movement, an event controller for backward movement. Driving forwards, driving backwards. Oh, that got there. Oh well, that's what it is. Where can I squeeze in more event controllers where they'd actually useful? Do one here. We need event controller for forwards, event controller for backwards. So that can be drive forwards. Controller drive forward. That can be what am I doing? Search. Controller drive reverse. Then underneath each of them we will need a timer. That is going to be drive forward. That is going to be drive reverse. And quickly, I just need to check on my RTX, see what that's got in it. Drive. What did we have then? Bunch of lights. There we go. Drive forward, drive reverse, drive stop, drive forward and reverse controllers. Got all that. Oh, that's the AI stuff. The wrong thing. So yeah, forward, reverse, stop. Yo, right. That makes sense. Do. Right, so now that we've deleted that, when we walk, stop. There's nothing turning the brakes on, so we just roll a little bit. We also need a controller for the handbrake. Where can we put that? We can put it in the gap we left in here. Look at that. All that. Roll over. Brake on. Ooh. Off. So, brake control does all that. That is my old parking brake control setup, which is just that cockpit light. Parking light. Yeah, that needs to get changed to brake light. Pilot seat. Brake light, and you get to be bright red instead of bright green now, because we're changing a few things up. Controller, parking brake. Yeah, so that was that and that. Oh, I don't need that because I've got that, haven't I? Where's that then? Because I've just added an unnecessary controller. Brake on, off. That might not be necessary now. Yeah, it's the walk brake. Parking brake. Yeah, so I didn't need to build that controller. I've just done this one. Rename that to brake on, off, because that's what it is. And then its actions are taking that off for a start. Ah. I think I might need some more timers. What have I done with this one? Do handbrake on, off. Yes, I do need a pair of timers. So, turn the light on. Ah, that's what I could do with that gap at the back. That doesn't need to be there anymore. That. Mount. And I just build. Two timers. But it's really hard to see what I'm doing. One like that. One like that. Call them. Bake. Brake on. Brake off. Oops, there's too many R's in brake. Right, that should be all bits I need to make this work now. Right, so brake control. What this is going to do is it is not going to control thrusters or gyros or any of that. Oh, I've just turned that off on my pilot seat, haven't I? I'm an idiot. Idiot. All of these on, off, all of this stuff. Doesn't need to show altitude or any of that. Right, that's all good, I think. So, when we turn the brake on, it is going to activate the handbrake on all of those controllers, and then it's also going to turn on these lights. So I know that it's doing something. And then brake off will do the opposite. Do handbrake, 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 handbrake. And all of those lights off. And then brake on off, which is activated by that pilot seat light switching on and off, will do that on off. Ah, God, I've got all these lights that need deleting. Delete that, delete that. Right, clear. There we go. Right, so on, off, trigger, off, on, alternate trigger. That way, now that when that light turns on and off, which is also triggered by that controller, good, turn the handbrake on and off. So we turn that light down, we start walking, we stop walking, and all the red lights come on, and we stop moving. And if we go in reverse, they come on again. Because of the system we built for auto braking when walking, all we needed to do was replace what the light was controlling, and the... Oh yeah, that's deactivated when we are not in walk mode. So we turn off walk mode now. That parking brake automatically comes on. Walk mode off. Dum da dum dum dum. Oh yeah, that's all the wheels are deleted. Because we had a fail-safe that was fighting with the script that we've now deleted, so we don't need any of that fail-safe. Also, what lights on? Spare console. That will obviously come out now. Not sure what those were. They can get deleted too. Wheel control reset does not need to be in there. Walk off. Walk mode off. Walk off. Oh. Right, yeah, I see. When we turn it off, it turns that on automatically. None of that needs to be there anymore. So we can probably condense this down a bit. Interesting. Whatever. Well, that's something we can fix later on. So we turn on drive mode. It won't do anything yet because we haven't set up drive mode. But turning on and off drive mode does that, which does... Ooh, pointless things. Sure. Oh, that would have been wheel control. That was. Dun dun dun, turn left. Oh, this can go. Yeah, we'll have to condense all this down later. But for now, we need to make the drive mode work. And in order to do that, first of all, let's turn the lights back on so we can see what we're doing. And have a look at the drive mode setup on here. Drive forward, so that just does all the wheels, whatever they need to be, and then repeats itself. It turns on all the drive mode lights too. Yeah. Yeah, we can just use the forward and reverse lights we've already got for that. We'll brake on off. We've fixed you, so you don't need to be there anymore. Right, so drive mode, forwards. Should just be a case of, oh, that can probably go as well. Dun dun dun. So it should just be a case of increasing the propulsion on all the wheels. And then we'll stick the rest of the wheels on the next page. Increase, increase, increase. Dun, dun, dun. Then it should be a case of just repeating that. So drive forward will trigger itself after doing all that. Drive reverse will do the opposite. It will decrease propulsion. Yep, to the next one. Then drive reverse will trigger itself. Oh, actually, stick on the next page. Oh, and another thing, it will also need the walk forward lights. We'll get it to trigger them too. What are we doing? Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. On. And just as a failsafe, all in reverse, we'll do the same thing, but in reverse. And then forwards. On hang on, no. No, off, 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 and off. Reverse off. Oh. Oh. Oh, hang on. Did we make a stop button for anything? No, we haven't. Because we need a drive stop, which we haven't built. So we do need one more timer. Actually, we've got spare ones left knocking around. No, we haven't, have we? No, we don't. The only spare things we have are consoles and a vent box. Damn it. Right. More timers. It's a ghost. It's going to go right underneath where it should be anyway, so pull that there. That can be drive stop. Let's have a look at you. Drive stop stops both of them. It doesn't need to do that because this is a different system. So it just stops both of them and then resets all of the wheels and turns off all of the drive lights. Cool. Right, so drive stop is going to drive reverse stop and stop both of them. And bum. Then you know what? Skip to the next page. You want suspension. Reset. Do this the super slow and boring way. Right, that's all the wheels reset, and then we want all of the lights to turn off. And then reverse lights, all of them, to also turn off. Right, so that should then be the drive systems sorted. Well, basics of it. So if we trigger that, we start moving forwards. We trigger that. We stop. Trigger that. We go in reverse. Trigger that. We stop. Right. So now we need our vanilla controls, which will be drive mode forward, thrust powered greater than 50%, and we will use which one? Which? Why does it come up when I just type in forward? Why does that come up? Does it need to be capitals? No, that's dumb. I will just call them manual thrusters. They don't need to be warp because they are universal now. Yeah, let's do that for now. Right, try again. Drive mode. Controller forward. There you go. Manual thruster forward. And when that is activated, we will do drive forward, on, off, trigger. I think. We're doing it like that on this one. Drive control, where are you? Yeah. On, off, trigger, stop, on, off, trigger, yeah. Do forwards, so that's drive, is that, done. Drive, stop, off, on, trigger, and then reverse will be the same thing again. Thruster greater than 50%. Manual thruster, reverse, select actions, drive, reverse, on, off, trigger, off, on, alternate trigger. Right, so then drive mode on and off. Drive mode on, need to turn on all the drive stuff. Need to turn that on and that on. And it needs to turn on those thrusters. And then drive mode off. That. And you can get rid of all that. And we can turn those off. And then those off. Cool. So if we cycle drive mode on and off, which now drive forward when we hit the W key. And first we hit that key. Oh yes, and we do also need one more thruster, don't we? Two more thrusters actually. For the handbrake control, because we don't have a handbrake controller. We have a walk brake, we have the control brake that operates that whole system, we've got that. Where are these spare event controllers? There and there. So, that one gets to be controller. Controller. And handbrake on, off. This one is going to be thruster controlled, but we need to build a thruster or two, which to control it. More in the back, somewhere down here. Right. Now this is where it's going to get tricky, because well, I need a pair of thrusters, right, facing up and down. Don't want to build more weight on the back end, but I've got no choice, because I've not got the room to get them there. So in that case we are going to have to just do something like this. I'll have one like that. And one like that. I'm pretty sure that's not being damaged. Can't be certain. That's not damaging that, is it? No, just like that extra little half block away. So I think that's fine. I'll use that in this mode. So that should be alright, I reckon. If not, I can move it higher, I just don't want to. Right, that can be back to 0. That can get the tiniest bit, which will make that settle down. Because we don't actually need to fly. Zero, wrong thing. Brake, thruster. Control. Brake. Thruster. Override. Cool, right. And then we'll have to add that system into drive mode, because we don't need a handbrake really while we're walking, because the brake kicks in automatically. What should we do? Brake. And brake. Brake control. There it is. That's convenient. Over 50%. Brake. On. Off. Go. Off. On. So now, when I hit the spacebar, or not, what have I missed? That's being switched off, that's what I missed, right. There you go. Handbrake turns on. Well, that shouldn't do that. Oh. It's managed to get itself switched around, that's why. Oh, bollocks. Oh, for God's sake. I've managed to do this. There we go. Right, handbrake's working now. As long as I'm holding the space bar. Can't move. Let go of the space bar. I can drive. Press 8. Oh, 8's doing something weird. Why is the parking brake button being stupid? Right, parking brake. Why are you being daft? You're causing problems now. You are just turning... Oh, have I tied that into something by mistake? Pilot seat light. No? Oh, I've done it with the... Brake light. That one. Oh, I know what I've done. That's stupid. Handbrake just wants to be that light turning on and off. Oh no, I got it backwards somehow. Right. Handbrake off. 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 Oh, I managed to get this backwards. Right, what have I done here? It's backwards. Why is it backwards? How have I managed to get this all backwards? On, off. Trigger. Off. On. Trigger. That's set up properly now, so if I now change the handbrake controller back to what it's supposed to be, I got it all confused. Right. Why is it backwards? Handbrake control thrust greater than 50%. Turn that on, turn that off. And that on. Can't move. Can't turn. Can't move. Right, is that working now? That can't do anything. Using the handbrake turns that back off. Right, I think I fixed it. Sound. I think that is fixed. So I can drive around. I can slam on the handbrake. Let go of the handbrake. I can carry on driving. Slam on the handbrake. Hit reverse. Slam on the handbrake. Right, to adjust some of the wheel settings. And then we've got drive and drive, build a bit of speed, and we throw on the parking brake. Are you still clanging and being weird? And the parking brake can also be turned off using the spacebar. Right, that all works properly now. Right, so drive mode on turns on all that drive stuff and the manual stuff, and it'll need to turn on the handbrake stuff. We'll just have it turn on the handbrake controls. Drive mode goes off. Actually going to call them handbrake because that's what they are, that's their only purpose. Right, so now if I turn drive mode off, so all the brake stuff off, there's no brakes on. Brake controls are off, handbrake control is off. That is still on, so we can still, if necessary, not. Oh no, because that deactivates when drive mode's off. Leave it like that for now. So we should be able to switch back into walk mode. Carry on walking. We stop walking, the brake kicks in. Have you still got the old clangy eyeballs? Yes, you have. Right, you can go. Right, sweet. It has a vanilla drive mode now. Turn walk mode off. Turn drive mode on. Inside the cab, we've got the forward light, brake light, which I need to put that up a little bit, to be honest. Brake light, pilot seat, let's make it 1.5. You can see it a bit better. And then we've also got a reverse light. Reverse light, handbrake. Not as fast as I'd like it to be. What's the deal with the suspension? Oh yes, I wanted to add steering into it as well, didn't I? Power. Give it more power. It might also be because of the driftiness of the wheels. But, right, what we also wanted to do was the turn system. Turn left and right. Where are you hiding? There you are. And oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, I ended up having to do it differently, didn't I? I needed a steer system. Yeah, because I need the steer left and right control to trigger multiple times. So, more timers. You can never, ever have enough timers. And bum 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 bum. So we want a steer left and a steer right. Put it there. That's going to be steer left, stir. That's not how you spell it. And that can be steer right. And there should be a spare timer somewhere. Oh. Idiot. Wrong thing. That is going to be steer stop. Because I turned off mirror mode. Fool. There we go. That's going to be steer right. Alright, and then we can tie that into the turning system. So steer left is going to be all of the front suspension. Hang on, I need to test something actually. I don't know which way the suspension blocks move. There we go. Wrong button. Suspension, front left 01. Dum 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 dum. Steer override. Minus is left, plus is right. Cool. Right. So steer left will be all of the front suspension will turn left. And all of the rear suspension will turn right. Because I learnt from playing with the T08 that you just end up crab walking otherwise. And then steer left can trigger itself. And if we trigger that, it goes to the left. And this will be suspension. This will reset everything. And then we'll have a vanilla turning system as well, or vanilla steering system. That shouldn't need to trigger itself. And then steer right will do. All of that will increase and turn right. And all of that will decrease and turn left. And then that will trigger itself. So, trigger. Ah, right. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Damn it. Steer left, stop. Steer right, stop. And then redo all the suspension. Reset, 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 reset. Oh, you fucking idiot. Do it again and again and again and again and again. Right. Reset height offset. Let's say steer override. Right, try this again. Trigger. There you go. Right. Trigger. Struggle, because they'll be fighting each other. Left. Trigger. Stop. Trigger. Right. Trigger. Cool. So, we should now be able to tie that into the turning system. Turn left. Controller, where are you? Oh, right past you. Turn left. Why is that there? That should be tied into turn left on and off. Which it is. I'll have to put them there. I'm stupid, that's why. Right. That can all come out of there. Oh, it's because I don't have a turn stop control, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I did it like that. Well, means we're putting in another friggin' time clock. Oh. Yes. Yeah, we'll just put the one down here. Air mode. Thank you. And stop. I don't know why I've not done that. Maybe it's an older design. So. Left. Make them a little bit more obvious to see. And that gets to be reset velocity. Off. Off. Off and off. Right, then turn left on off B. And stop. On, off. Oh no, oh no, no, no. All the way around, isn't it? Yeah. Off, on. Alternate trigger. And turn right. then stop can be off and on, and the alternate trigger. Right, cool. So then we can now finally tie the steering controls in. So that will be on and off and trigger, and then off and on and alternate trigger. Can be condensed right down, but I don't need to right now. So steer right, and then go on and off, and trigger off, on, trigger. Cool, so now when I hit left and right, the wheels turn left and right as well. So I can spin on a dime if I need to. I have even more control of the wheels. Turn that off. So now we can't move, we can't turn, we can't steer. Turn walk mode back on. And there we go. Sweet. Sweet. I think that parking brake needs a little bit more refining, but it works pretty well. Right, so we've replaced everything that I needed to do with the wheel control script. Far as I can tell. So let's update these parts with the correct tags. Oh yeah, we did that as well, didn't we? Handbrake thruster. Right. They can all disappear. The leg rotors. You can disappear from the terminal. Don't need to see any of that. Don't need to see any of that. Air system, that can stay. Turn lights, you can get turned off. Drive mode stuff, don't need to see that. Don't need to see that. Control units, they can all stay. Lots of them. All that brake control stuff can disappear from the screen. All that spare, that goes at the bottom with everything else. Is there anything else in here that has the wrong tags? Handbrake. Deleting. Right. Oh yeah. That. And that. They're all spares now, aren't they? This one. A bunch of random stuff. That was all wheel control stuff, wasn't it? Oh, and there's also that suspension reset controller that does absolutely nothing now. It doesn't need to be there, because that was also a fail-safe from when I was fighting with the wheel control script. Damn, I've got all these spare things now. What? So that serves no purpose anymore, that serves no purpose. Full mode reset, what the hell is that for? Oh, yeah, I remember what that was for. And even that might not be worth the effort. All of those timers could potentially come out. That's the spare one down there. Ah, smeg, they're all buried. One of them is an event controller directly behind the pilot seats. And you've got two spare consoles there doing nothing. Oh well, they can all just stay there. Absolutely not putting them out. It's far too much effort. Right, so that works pretty well, but that also means there's going to be missing blocks now from my screen. And also, there's going to be a few things messed up on that screen. And that off. Turn drive mode on. Leave that and start again with it. Unless those wheels don't draw power properly, but I'm not sure. Just put that whole line out and disappear. Right. What happens when we put it back in? If you do, it's just saying 32 kilowatts. Doesn't actually. Oh, maybe it's the wheels. Well, whatever. So we've got that primary systems, brake, thruster, yeah, we've got a bit more that can fit on that screen comfortably now, haven't we? What's missing off that screen down there? Which one is it? It's that one. Weapon controller. That can go anyway. Brake light. parking brake light should switch to enabled eventually when the script catches up. There's a lot of screens using that script, so it gets a bit slow. The question is, do I want to move some of the stuff from primary systems? So I'm gonna have to move, you know what, move suspension. Wheel control anything anymore. So that is going to be some space in there. Okay, whatever. That is going to be control. That is going to be override. It's going to be that. That is going to be that. That is going to be override. And then we'll just cut it down to brake thrusters. Oh. To delete that line. And then on whichever unit that was, that one. We'll add in a line for new suspension. Should just be, in fact, G. Selection. Paste that. I should do that. Oh, dumbass. That instead. Brake thrusters. And then we could put that back to being suspension again. That back out there. Think of something else to put in there instead. Yeah, that's better. connector, battery, blah blah blah, sound. Right, so if we deactivate drive mode. Roll mode. And everything is going to be in his way. So I'll back up one from earlier, which probably don't actually need anymore. Exploding unknown signals. Right. Cool. All of that seems to be working pretty well. I am going to take a quick break to go and make a quick cup of tea, and I'll be back in a few minutes. back again. So, his legs still don't lift very high, but it still has. Button. Still has a tremendous amount of weight on the rear end. And I can't really do much to offset that. But it still drives itself forward pretty well, so it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. Turn patrol mode off. Turn drive mode on. And off we go. Slam the handbrake on. One thing I want to check quickly, RTX. Brake. Brake on. Yeah, it's just the handbrake control on off, isn't it? I like that. I like the fact it's basically spin on a dime almost. What's that there? Bit of bits and pieces of something. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're bits of Gigabachi. Yeah, they're bits of Gigabachi. Weapons testing. So I'm pretty happy with you so far. Screen should be matched up. Where's about that? That. The exact same setup of power used. And that's actually giving me power output reading when I drive. That gives me a solid 32 kilowatts output reading. Which is what that is. It just says 32 kilowatt output. Or power input. Is that just because of the type of wheel? If I stick that on there. Call it wheel. Navigation. Change that to wheel. Yeah, that's because of the individual kind of wheel. Oh, it's right. I see. Yeah, it's because of the way the wheel's designed, or the way the mod works, isn't it? Not going to actually give me a proper power reading. Do that. It's just going to save 2 kilowatt. Yeah. Damn it. It'll just go back to saying 30 minutes. Yep. Yeah, is what it is. The arms on. They fill up with a bit of ammo, please. There you go. Hey. So most of those screens aren't too bad. Right, one thing I wanted to check was set that up. Yes, it did. That's all set up then. So yeah, is an issue with the wheel mod rather than anything else. I really wish those had an open and close function like a proper door. Because if you could, I could totally use that hatch instead of that modded door as the entrance to this mech. But anyway. Cool, so he turns really, really well now, now that his wheels are tied into the drive mode system, the turn system. Haha. Let's turn it off. So you're fully loaded with ammunition. Yeah, more or less. Oop. Let me out. Let's do a bit more weapon testing then. Rubber trigger. Let's put it a little bit further off. Down and trigger battery. Pick that there for now. Transfer it to some bad guys. Copy and paste one for later. Or just copy one for later. Yeah, right. Let's do a quick save there. Excellent. Catastrophic failure. Turn some damage back on. Turn patrol mode on. And he'll go walkies. And then he'll... there you go. Oh, good shot. Is that it? If you got on board of it, there's loads more of it to blow up. Interesting. Why have you got on board of that already? Searching for enemies. Oh, power systems, that's why. Default. There we go. Targeting. It's gonna go. Oh, nice. Then you're gonna get stuck on that other mech, are you? Delete it and get it out of your way. There you go. Ooh. Oh, that's going down. Oh, it might need to be able. That tail might need to pitch forward a little bit more. It's having problems hitting that low. Absolute hailstorm of those flares. Yeah, I think we need to make the tail pitch forward a little bit more. We'll quit that and we'll reload it. Last backup was. I think that one, yeah. We'll reload that. We'll see if we can't pitch the tail forward a little bit more. I'm not sure if we can because of the armor plating across the top of the tail. Might also need to reduce the strength of the tail a bit because it's throwing the rest of the mech around a bit. Game. Hurry up. Right, cool. Right, everything is set up. You can get deleted because we've got you now. Let's update you. And then we'll copy that to the clipboard in case we need another one. Right, and this tail. I can pitch pretty damn far forward. Angle. Shoot right to the floor there, so maybe it was just the targeting being a bit naff. Is 55. Would mean it could almost shoot itself in the head. Oh, we make that 52.5. Make that's 60. that 62.5. Push forward a little bit more. Actually, what if that just does 65, because that's got loads of room. And that can just be 50. $6 million. That's 10 million. That's 10 million. What if we turn that down a bit? 7.5. No. 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7.5 million. Save that there. I think we do actually need to make a few more adjustments because that offensive block was set up wrong, wasn't it? It's set to, yeah, default. Let's save that again there. Allow damage. Set the camera up over here so you can see it incoming. And dum engage roll mode. I'll start walking about, and then that block will detect that. Missed. Yeah, the auto can't do a hell of a lot down there, can it? Can't get the autocannon to aim high enough without it clanging. We did all those experiments a while back. That was a lot of vital components. Oh, oh, down it goes. Down it goes. Oh yeah, that's another thing, wasn't it? Not closest, largest. Let's actually go with the largest chunks of that. Yeah, so what have we learnt from that one? We need to adjust some of the offensive block settings. Make it attack largest, because otherwise it'll just get distracted trying to blow up stray gyroscopes in bits and pieces. Rather than attacking the main chunk. We'll set that up. In about half an hour, we'll probably pack this in. What we may as well do some proper weapons testing now that I think all of the systems that I need are in place. The only script left in there controlling anything. You settle down for a second. Why is your tail not reset properly? There we go. I'm just being stupid for some reason. Right, hang on. I'll turn that off for a second. And we will offensive block. Target largest. Search every 10 seconds. Run, break off distance, retreat. Largest. That all seems about right. So now we should be able to activate patrol mode. And he'll start doing his thing. And then he should detect the big enemy floating over here eventually. Let's turn that back on. Why are you not detecting? Status locked. Why are you not going for it? Oh, there we go. Oh, or are you actually just fighting with a signal? You are. What are you doing? Turn off. Turn back on. There's a big bad guy floating up here. Why are you not attacking it? Target acquired. Combat mode on. Trigger now. I'm gonna make you do it. There you go. Oh, it's coming down. Coming down on you. Oop. Nice. Can't not pitch back high enough. There's not plenty of ammo. Yeah, that's a problem. Tail up. Gun can't pitch back far enough to hit a target directly above it. There's the real one in the cartoon. That gun, that barrel can pitch up and down from there. Look, I'm probably not able to do that. Not in the space that I've got left. Because then that would become obsolete. That could be changed to a triangular piece. That would become obsolete, but you could keep it anyway, just because I like the look of it. Would Oh yeah, it's connected there. Would potentially turn that into a rotor. And then I'd need to cut out at least that piece, but then I would have nothing to attach the end of this barrel to. Actually I would, but it'd be potentially super clangy. And I would also need to make a great big hole. And then we need to add another turret controller. I mean, it's actually doable. Potentially doable, but also potentially super clangy. So you know what? I'm not going to do it. I mean, adding so much more stuff. So we could just make that pitch back a little further. That can move 40 degrees. That can move 45 degrees. Any more than that would just be stupid. It'd be dragging along the ground. Already pitching back a little bit too far. It's a bit too much of an angle. Bump that to a battery. It's not quite perfect. Yeah, drive mode. Oh, walk mode actually. Stick you over there. What do you like for ammo? Oh, you've still got loads left. Left. Walk mode. Active. Turn it off. Jump back out. out. Save the game. Damage back on. Roll mode on. We might pop that a little bit lower. Oh, for God's sake, wrong button. Oh, have I just turned off the antenna like an idiot? Oh, I've just turned off the antenna like an idiot. Again, I'm just going to sit on the back of it. Why are you being dumb? There we go. So I'm kind of not firing, but oh, there we go. What? Oh, there it goes. Oh, he's getting stuck on a little bit of something. Oh, he's got stuck on me. want to look a bit lower. Fire at that one, or are we going to change targets? Yeah, the problem there now is it's trying to target that. That is in the way. Yeah, and he'll just sit there now with that in the way of him. Unless something gets in front of him. Makes him change course a bit. How are you going to handle walking it? Are you going to walk over that alright, or are you going to fall in the hole? Oh no, you're stuck in the hole, you divvy. Hold you back up. Now you just got the other foot stuck in the hole. More or less got yourself free. Not too bad. Need to adjust some of those wheel settings. Oh, what happens? Why is the other Jigabachi over there now? Did you blow the crap out of it when I wasn't looking? Apparently you did. Oh yeah, half of it's missing. I'll stick it there. See what happens. Won't stay up there for long. And there goes the rest of that one. to increase the suspension strength a little bit. Nice. So it's used all its flares. But all the other ammo seems to be fairly well balanced in how much it's used. Wait. Oh. Anything down here take any damage? All those feet were getting stuck in that hole a bit. No, just a bit of mild clanging. Okay. Wrong button. I think that's 60 instead. Mode on. Right, all the internal screens seem to be in a reasonable working order. Right. Right, so that one's pretty good so far. Looking pretty close to the source material now. All the right, most of the right fits in most of the right places. It's got wheels and feet that all kind of work how they're supposed to. It can drive, it can walk, it can shoot, it can blow things up. It's got all kinds of AI controls. And I think, short of writing out the instruction manual, this one's pretty much done. So I'm going to leave this one here for now. And do all of that boring stuff behind the scenes. And then the last stream of this series will hopefully be the blueprint publishing stream. So, for now, thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon, and goodbye for now.